If you're serious about building your brand and your business on Amazon, then let's talk all about how to get brand registered.
Hi, I'm Cassandra Barney with Profit Guru. I'm a teacher, mother of 3, and Amazon FBA seller. Here at Profit Guru, we're dedicated to trying strategies out and continually improving our own software to help other Amazon sellers just like you.
Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here with me. So let's get right to it. If you're investing a ton of your time, energy, and money into your products on Amazon, then you really should be going forward with brand registry. So let's talk about what brand registry is, what are the benefits to it, and then the steps to go about getting brand registered. Stick around with me until the end because that's where I'll give you the blueprint and walk you through step by step of exactly how to come up with a really good brand and logo to use. So the benefits to brand registry. There's really 2 major benefits, and the first one is the peace of mind that you're going to get with brand registry. It really is an umbrella of protection for you, your products, and your business. With brand registry, you're going to have legal action that you and Amazon can take to stop hijackers from coming onto your listing and trying to sell your products. You will have your very own trademarked products, so no one else can replicate these, and if they try to, you'll be able to hit them with a counterfeit claim, and they will have to seize and remove the products. So this is really going to help to protect anyone from trying to hijack your products and your listing, because no other sellers can come onto that listing and try to edit anything. They won't be able to edit the text or edit the pictures at all. This listing will be completely yours. Aside from the legal protection that you're going to get, the next great benefit is the enhancement that you're going to get with brand registry. So with brand registry, Amazon will allow you access to their A+ content, which is really going to up your game for your listings and your storefront. Right now, if you're not brand registered and you click on your store and go into your storefront, it's really plain and boring. There's not much there other than maybe your policies and then what your products actually are, listed in a very boring format. But with A+ content, you can turn this storefront into a website. So you're going to be able to add a header to it. You can put in a question and answer section. You can have a scroll through of photographs for your products. You can even put in a video in there. All of this is really going to enhance your brand and your products and gain trust with your customers, which will make more conversion to purchases. Also, the listings themselves will be a lot more enhanced. So right now, a typical listing, you have the title, maybe a couple of bullet points, and the product description. With the A+ content, you're going to be able to make your listings themselves even look a lot more professional. You'll be able to add in a ton more details down at the bottom with pictures and even videos right there in your listings. You'll even have access to better ads and display ads that will pop up right at the top when somebody is searching keywords that include the products that you're trying to sell. So it's really a lot better advertisement for you and funneling people over to your products and your storefront. Another great feature that is really going to gain trust with your customers is the live feature. So you will be able to have the access to go live on Amazon and be demonstrating and showing your products directly to your customers. Also, another great benefit is you'll be able to sign up for the Vine reviews. This will make it so that your product can get up to 30 really detailed and well-written reviews because, as you know, customers are looking for those reviews. They want to see that other people have tried these products and like these products. People trust the word of other people. So you'll be able to sign up for the Vines and get up to 30 very detailed reviews to go on your products to get more buyers. So there are the benefits right there to brand registry. Now let's talk about what exactly you'll need to obtain the brand registry. And there's really 2 things. The first thing is a trademark. It has to be a pending or an active trademark. This can be either image-based or text-based. So the text-based would be very generic and just have letters, whereas the image-based is a lot more enriched. So this is the one that I would definitely recommend for you to do because it's a lot easier to trademark since it is so enriched and not just generic. So the image-based one has text, letters, numbers. If you think of like Nike and how they have the swoosh, so they have more than just the word, they have that image that goes with it. So you're going to want to come up with a really great trademark, preferably image-based, that you're going to have either have approved already or the application sent through. Then once you have that, The next thing you're going to need is this trademark on your products or your packaging. So if you have the actual trademark on your products, you're good to go. If you don't want it on the product themselves, then you have to have branded packaging. So what this means is the packaging that you're using, maybe it's a box or a poly bag, your trademark logo has to actually be printed on that packaging. Not just like a sticker that you put on top, but actually a part of the packaging and printed right on it. If you already have an idea in mind for your logo or your brand name, the first thing you need to do is go to uspto.gov and make sure that this trademark isn't something that somebody else is already using and that it's available for your use. Now, there's 3 ways that you can put through your application for your trademark. The first way, which would be the cheapest way, is to just stay on this uspto.gov website and to file it through yourself. If you don't really feel comfortable doing that, the second option would to be go somewhere like Fiverr or Upwork and pay somebody to do the application for you. Since there's a lot of people on there looking for work, it'll be really competitive, so you'll probably be able to find someone for a good price. The third way is what I would definitely recommend for you to do. It's probably going to cost you a little more in the end, but you'll know that you have peace of mind that it's being done right. And this is using Amazon's IP Accelerator program. If you go to brandservices.amazon.com/IP Accelerator, this is going to bring you to the program. And what this is a ton of different law firms that Amazon has already vetted. So you know these are respectable law firms that are going to do the job the right way. Amazon has even negotiated pricing with them, so you should get it for a decent price. Not only will they file the trademark application for you, but they'll also help you to research brand names if you're not quite sure what you want your brand to be. Now, like I said, trademarks can take a long time to go through. They might even take upwards to a year to be fully approved. But if you use Amazon's program, you're going to be able to get the brand protection as well as the A+ content and all of those protections and features that come along with it as soon as you put your application through. All right, so you came up with your brand name, you came up with your logo, you put it on your packaging, you filed your application for your trademark. Now you are ready to put through the application to be brand registered on Amazon. Now, a few points to mention. First, the trademark owner has to be the one to do this application. The second point is you're gonna have to fill out a different application for each country that you wanna sell the product in. And the third point is that you can list more than one brand on Amazon, but you would have to do them each in separate applications. So now you're gonna head over to brandservices.amazon.com and pull up the application. Let's talk about the questions that they're going to ask you. The first thing they'll want you to do is put in your brand name. Now this has to be typed exactly like you put it on the application for the trademark. So if something was a capital letter, make sure that it stays a capital letter. If something was a lowercase letter, it has to be lowercase. So it has to match exactly to a T on the application as to what you put on the trademark application. Now they're going to want the trademark registration number that was provided to you by the Intellectual Property Office. But if your trademark is still pending through, you can use the application number instead. Next, you're going to have to tell a detailed list of the categories that you are going to sell this brand in. So be thinking about that beforehand. Which specific categories do you want to sell these branded products in? Now they'll want to know if your products have a UPC, an EAN, or a GTIN. All products that are on Amazon have to have a barcode on them. So if this is something that you are manufacturing yourself and it doesn't come with the barcode, you can go to gs1.gov and purchase a barcode for your product. And that's really all that there is to it. It's that simple to submit the application for the brand registry approval. Now you just need to wait for Amazon to verify that you are the rights owner. And how they do this is they take someone who is a verified contact of you, they reach out to them, and they're going to provide that person with a code that they'll have to then give back to Amazon. This is just to verify that you are who you say that you are and that you are the rights owner to this trademark. Now, if you are stuck on step 1 to figuring out what you want your brand name and your logo to be, let's talk about these steps that you should be thinking about in order to develop the perfect logo for you. So seriously, take out a pen and a paper, and what you're going to do here is some soul searching. Now, your brand, your name, your logo, it does not have to be what your Amazon name is. It can be something totally unrelated. But what you really need to think about is, what is your business? Who are you? What do you represent? And what do you want to accomplish with your brand? Then it's really important to think about, who is your audience? Who's your audience going to be that's going to be purchasing from this brand? And what would be meaningful and helpful for them to see in a brand? To do this, you really need to switch gears and put yourself in the shoes of having a buyer's perspective. So when you personally think about a brand that you really enjoy and that you really like their products, what do they have that makes you enjoy that brand? What makes them stand out to you? What makes them gain your trust? These are things that you're going to want to replicate. On the opposite hand, think about brands that you don't like and that kind of just make you feel icky and want to back away from them. What makes you feel that way? Model your brand on what you'd expect as a buyer and what you like to see from other successful brands. So really look at the niche that you're in and spot out the competition. Pull the competition right up and look and see, what are these brands doing good that I can kind of replicate and spin off of, and what are they doing bad that I know that I want to avoid. Next, you want to think about the voice of your brand. What type of voice will it have? Is your brand something that is going to be very serious? Is it funny? Is it sarcastic? Is it a health-based brand? What voice do you want to convey to your buyers? The real object is to make yourself stand out, but to also make sure that you have gained trust with your customers. And another way that you can do that is really thinking about the colors that you put into your logo and your brand name, because colors convey certain feelings and certain messages. So make sure that these colors match the voice that you want for your brand. When you're building your logo design, you want to ask yourself, what message is this logo conveying to your audience, and how is it standing out? You want to make sure that it is very clean and professional looking. Hopefully, if you do this soul searching and you jotted all of this down and really think deeply about who you are and what your brand is, what's the competition doing, how can you stand out, how can you look professional, that this will help you to come up with the perfect brand and logo for your specific company. As always, we value you being here on Profit Guru. If you're not already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button because it will get you into the drawing to win one of 3 annual subscriptions to Profit Guru. If you are already subscribed, thank you so much. We genuinely appreciate you. Drop a comment below right now and let us know if you are currently brand registered, and if you're not, have you thought about your brand name and your logo yet? Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.